thank you for being patient while we got the technology up and running this morning. So today we are going to move on from our subject last week. And how they are components of our chromosomes and our DNA. Now, just amongst your little groups here, we have one group here and a pair here, just for a couple of minutes. Could you have a chat to each other about the different characteristics of what you look like, whether it's your colour of eyes, do you have the same colour of eyes as your parents, those sorts of things. So just 2 minutes there and off you go.
I think I have blue eyes.
You have the same colour eyes. So you have the same colour eyes.
Yes, I think I go with my father's eyes.
I do know my grandparents.
I get to use
My mum has blue eyes. Yeah, and my dad has
Everybody's got blue eyes in my family.
So what did you find?
He is blue eyes.
Very good.
Brown eyes, one parent, blue eyes the other. So
Oh, so,
I ended up with blue eyes.
so what does that tell you?
Must
I
be.
got the blue eyes.
You got the blue eyes, you did indeed.
Both of us were there on the-
How did you guys go?
Yeah, blue eyes. Yeah, both parents have blue eyes.
My mum has blue eyes, but my dad has brown.
Oh, that's
And the children
interesting.
have blue eyes.
And
Everybody's got
yourself?
blue eyes. Brown eyes.
Yeah, so
My
does
children
that,
have blue eyes too.
what do you think about that? Did you take after your mother then?
Yeah, no, I think I should go after dad with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Okay, no worries,
I
great.
guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we found out some things there that we're not all obviously the same, especially in our eye colour. And sometimes we may take after our one parent or another. Okay? We're going to look a little bit more in depth at that. And Deb, can I just get you to give out the handout, please? Now we don't have desks obviously here today because we're in a new room. So we have some clipboards at the back if anybody would like to grab a clipboard.
You want a clipboard? Sure. Of course you would. Sorry. Okay. There you go. See your eyes. Did you get a book? Is this down? No, right.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Okay, so just in your pairs there again, if you'd like to go through this handout, and I'm sure there'll be some interesting things there, and help each other to identify what are your characteristics, what are your traits.
Okay. So do you have a widow's peak?
So, yeah.
And can you fill in the forms to the side and write down on your handouts what you
I
have?
don't think I do.
Just 1 minute. Yeah. Alright.
So I suppose that's hard to tell. Because it's an age.
We'll go off it.
Then I know.
So,
Straight down.
what am I doing? No, yeah, that.
Yeah. Just
I know.
What is that?
Okay, he tried his thumb.
Wow.
I don't do it.
It's really
Yeah, no.
wicked, man.
Thanks.
I don't have that.
I have.
Oh, do we just like do dominant maybe?
So
Dominant with
So P
the
is
straight
dominant.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd be widow's peak.
Non-dominant. I don't have one of those thumbs.
I know. Yeah, you're dominant. Yeah.
Dominant.
So that's really good, Karen, there. You've actually moved on to filling into the dominant. Very good initiative there, well done. A nice supportive Adam.
I guess.
Oh, right.
Wow. Yeah, look.
No,
Left. But I'm right.
Yeah.
Left. Yeah.
And guys, have a look here as well. You have managed to categorise which one you are, whether you are dominant or non-dominant with the characteristics that you're showing.
Excuse me, is that
Yes.
right? Like if I do that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
No worries, thank
Alright,
you.
thank you. Oh, yeah.
Should we ask?
Yeah, we should.
Hi.
A Darwin's point, what's that?
It's this little part at the top of your earlobe here.
Okay, so
So you'll have to get in there and have a good look at each other. I think yeah, she does indeed.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
thank
great.
you. Darwin's point.
Here, for
I don't know. We haven't looked at
It's not more on that here.
Yeah,
On that here.
your son.
No, that's all straight.
So you're talking about that?
That one.
So let's have a look. Yep, that would be the little thing there. Yep.
You have to do it. Like, I'm not really sure. Like, we're not sure.
Like that
Right.
one.
I don't think you have. No,
There's no one there,
there's
is there?
not one. There's not one there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't know about this, but it seems to be a bit too low down. It's meant to be further higher up.
Cleft chin.
Oh,
Alright.
How are we going? Yep.
Chin. Difference. Alright.
So, and we're going to finish in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone happy enough with what they've done? Yep. Does anybody let's look at each group. Deb, what about your group? How did you go? What did you find?
Well, we found out that we're different.
Yes?
And that we both have dominant straight hairlines,
Mm-hmm.
right? And Liz has one of these things, the thumb thing, the hitchhiker's thumb. I don't. No. I don't have dimples. Neither does she. And what I found really interesting though is, like, I'm right-handed, but my left thumb went over, and that sort of surprised me a little bit. So I'm not sure what
Why did that
that's
surprise you?
because I'm right-handed. So I just thought the right would go over, not the left. But maybe the left is protecting the right, because that's more important. I don't know.
So did you obviously think did you think that beforehand that was you obviously thought it was something to do with being right-handed?
Yeah.
But what is it actually about?
It's got nothing to do with that.
It's got nothing to do
It's
with
just,
that.
and I never even noticed that.
Yes,
Right.
I know. Can anybody think then that if it's got nothing to do with the being right-handed, what has it got to do about?
genetics.
That's right. Well done, Karen. Good, my super student. Well done, and thanks for pointing that out to us, Deb. So what about you guys, Karen? What about your group? What did you come up with?
There's lots of differences
Mm.
between us, and that sometimes it's dominant. You would think that it was non-dominant or vice versa,
Mm-hmm.
but there was no real pattern to it. It
Excellent.
was just, I
Yeah.
guess, luck of the draw.
See, I'm right-handed, my right takes over the left.
Yeah,
Oh.
same with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really. Everyone does except me.
But is it dominant or non-dominant, Deb?
It's dominant.
It's dominant.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think so, yeah.
You're dominant then.
So we're all non-dominant.
So you're non-dominant, and I'm dominant.
I'm longer.
Oh, because I have it. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I've got it.
See, it says left hand, two thumbs dominant.
Very good, very good. Well done. That is great. Okay, if we just put that handout away, and we'll have a look here at the genes. Here's a picture on the screen of what the genes look like. And there are lots of different genes inside the chromosomes. The chromosomes are something that we actually looked at in previous lessons. Okay, so what are they and where do they come from? Okay, can anybody give me any information on what genes are? That's right, Dave, they are. They are those things that they put on your leg. What's the difference between those genes and these genes? And I'm just going to put those genes on the board and we may be able to quickly see what the difference is.
Not DNA.
Yes.
It's spelled differently.
That's correct, and that's something that you really must pay attention to, especially in your exams, that they are spelled very differently, and that tells you the difference between the genes that you wear and the genes that are, Adam, what did you say?
DNA.
In your DNA, that's correct. Okay, now, where do they come, yes?
Sorry, what does DNA mean again?
Okay.
I forgot that.
So that's a very, very long word. Do
Okay.
you remember the really long word that I couldn't actually pronounce? But it is in your word search later on, and you will be able to bring it up again.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, so let's just have a look at. Oh, goodness. Sorry, just bear with me. Okay, you're going to have to pause it.